Live. All right. Okay, welcome back to Daddy Duck 365 in the blind, where we talk just about anything, everything that you'd probably say in a duck blind. But anyway, this show is brought to you by, of course, www.daddyduck365.com, where you can get all your Daddy Duck merchandise. Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, some of the best, in my opinion, the best custom loads available to waterfowl and turkey hunters. Also brought to you by True Lock choke tubes. I'm telling you, take Salt Creek Custom Ammo, you pair it with a True Lock choke tube, and you've got an awesome thing going on. Also by Biscuit Built 3D. Listen, he makes a tree strap that is absolutely unbelievable, and also makes a DIY kit for a duck swimmer. All right, well, let's get going. Get some people up in here tonight. I got one. Looks like I got one. So, listen, if you're first time here, do me a favor, shout out. Type down in the comment section who you are, where you're from. If it's your first time here. If it's not your first time here, this is how we generate conversations. I got to have somebody in here talking with me, and then we start talking about different things. That's how it works around here. So let's get going. I got two people up in here. Let's hear some stuff. Well, if y'all follow my Facebook pages and TikTok or whatever, I posted some pictures of some barbecue that I did Saturday. I was able to celebrate my 60th birthday on Saturday. It's actually not until this Wednesday, but it's the only time I could get all of the family together. The kids, the grandkids, my dad, stepmom, aunt, my sister. It was the only time that I could get everybody together on one day. So we went ahead and celebrated on last Saturday. I had so much barbecue. I did a pork butt, 4 racks of ribs, 4 pounds of smoked sausage. We had macaroni and cheese and baked beans and crab salad, and it was a good meal. Yes, I went off my diet, and I have been off of it Saturday and Sunday. Started it back tonight. Randy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? If your boys, if Bentley's watching, tell him I said hello. They gave me a birthday cake, the whole 9 yards. We sang happy birthday. So the last piece of cake got eaten tonight. Hey, Mark, how you doing? I was not going to be throwing if y'all have never had a praline cake, y'all need to try one. That thing is delicious. So the last slice of cake got eaten tonight, and well, I'll be dog, Danny Rowland. What's going on, buddy? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. How you been doing? Glad you could make it, buddy. So yeah, that's what we did over the weekends. Yeah, we had a lot of barbecue. Hanging in there. I hear you, Bo. Yeah, it's really good to see you, man. I'm serious. I haven't seen you in a long time. I need to ride out to your place one of these evenings. Now that the sun is staying up in the sky a little bit longer. But yeah, we had a good time, a real good time, and this weekend coming. I know Friday I'll be heading out to Mark Taylor's plantation. We're going to do a little shooting, a little pattern testing, maybe a little. I'm taking my dad with me and my grandson, so they're going to be doing a little bit of fishing. I'm going to be doing some pattern testing, and I hope I get a good video for y'all on this one. This is going to be with Salt Creek Custom Ammo, his cold turkey blend. And this particular is going to be 12 gauge with a 3-inch 12 gauge load, 1 5/8 ounces of, hey, Charles, number 9 TSS and number 5 lead. This ought to be interesting. I got all the pattern. I got all the turkey patterns, little targets. I got those in the mail the other day, and I will not be shooting a True Lock tube. They have not got to me yet, and I'm going to be shooting, I think, a Primos. This it's the only tube I have for my 12 gauge for my my Browning silver. I think I got one somewhere for my Benelli. I gotta look. I gotta see if I can find it. And I also have some 20 gauge shells. So I'm gonna be pattern testing the 20 gauge out of my Remington 1100 with a factory full choke turkey tube. Like I said, I haven't got my new chokes in yet. So that's what I'll be doing this coming Friday. Ought to be a good time. Ought to be a real good time. After I finish testing, I'm going to probably ease down there with Daddy and my grandson and trying to catch a brim or two. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Glad you could make it. Charles is in the house. Randy, I got Randy, Charles, Mark. So yeah, I'm also, I may have a little surprise Friday while I'm pattern testing. If y'all watched the video where, Daddy had a little skeet tournament, a 2-man skeet tournament. At the end, I shot my little 410 Judge, and I'm probably gonna. I want to see what it does. I'm gonna take some 3-inch number 9 TSS, and I'm just gonna back up and see what it does. Just what it does. I'll probably shoot it close. I'll probably start at 25 yards. And just to see what the pattern looks like, and go from there. I'm not expecting much. I'm probably looking at a 10 yard is probably where it's going to start forming up a little bit. I mean, there's no choke. It's just open pattern. So we're going to see what happens. Chris, are you on your phone or you have your laptop out? Let's see here. See, Wednesday, I got a video coming out Wednesday. We'll talk about it. I hope you watch the video, really do. But this really kind of pertains to this particular video is going to pertain mostly to South Carolina duck hunters and a WMA here. So I hope you watch it. So you guys that live here in South Carolina, I hope that you share it around so other duck hunters can see it. But it's going to be pertaining to the Hickory Top Green Tree Reservoir WMA and what they're doing and what they're proposing. So, and honestly, I think it's a good idea. You know me, I don't really most of the time when South Carolina DNR does something, I don't really care too much for it. But on this particular one, I'm kind of in agreement with them. I am in agreement. There's no kinda about it. I am in agreement with them. I think it's the right move for them on that particular WMA. So, but hey, y'all chat back at me. What's going on? Tell me where you're at. Are you like me? You're just waiting to go do something? What are your plans? The off season. You gonna be shooting more, shooting less, just gonna say the heck with it and go fishing, um, go turkey hunting. What are y'all doing this? Our turkey season starts April 3rd. I have decided not to turkey hunt this year, but I will be in the field. What I plan on doing. Um, Anyone looking for ammo deals for next season? They are going on now. Yes, um, we'll get to that in just a second. I plan on taking my dad, and I'm going to set up some cameras and film his hunts. There's a couple other places that I have permission to hunt, and what I want to do is just go sit in the woods and film turkeys, but not actual hunt. I may stake a decoy out and I'll run a call, but not to shoot one. Just as this is all about trying to get some film. I want some film. And turkeys, getting film on turkeys is real hard, especially when you're hunting in a hunting scenario. But yes, ammo deals are going on right now all over. You can go to Max, Rogers, wherever they're trying to get rid of their overstock. The way the political realm is right now, if you're looking at bismuth, if you're looking at TSS, your best bet right now is to order it. Get it ordered in now. Because I just got this feeling there's going to be limited quantities coming up. I'm going to be ordering 28 gauge and 20 gauge and 12. Actually, I'm going to order some 12 gauge this year. I dusted off my Benelli the other day, my 12 gauge Benelli, and I haven't decided if I still want to turn it into a turkey gun or if I'm going to try to hunt ducks with it. We'll see, but I want some bismuth shells for it, so I'm probably going to order some of those. I'm definitely going to. I got plenty of 16 gauge shells, so I don't have to worry about that. But I don't have any 20 gauge duck shells. Well, I do have a couple boxes of old steel, but and the steel would be fine, and especially where I'd be using that 20 gauge at. But I want some bismuth, and but the 28, I need to stock up on the 28 in bismuth. The 410 shells, I got plenty of TSS for them. I don't foresee me needing bismuth with a 410. I would rather have the TSS, to be honest. Shooting wood ducks and whatnot in the swamp. Early season teal, just go ahead and shoot the TSS. So, that kind of thing. But I would, if I were you guys, I would most definitely start getting your shells for next year, because I think I honestly think it's just going to be kind of tight unless some things change. I think it's just going to be really, really tight. Mark J. Larson, welcome in. Rangefinders. Chris, I think any old rangefinder. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to use it for, but there's several companies out there. Speaking of rangefinders and a jet sled, not a jet sled, a lead sled. Mark, I need to borrow yours next Friday. I'll stop by and get it. When I stop at the shed to pick up the cardboard, I'm gonna need to borrow that. Just knowing yardages, yeah, man, I'd pick up a cheap one. I'm assuming for pattern testing and all that stuff. That's the only reason I use it for. Mark, what brand do you have? Do you know? Mark's got a nice one. I don't know what brand. The one I use, it's his. I use it. I do know, Charles, that Louisiana, I believe, has already said they're going to either a 9 or 10-day teal season. Y'all excuse me. I'm going to turn this little fan that I have on. It's getting warm in here. Also, the pintail limit could go from 1 to 3. I don't understand that one, to be honest with you. We were talking about this the other day, Charles. I think it's a Halo. I got it at Academy. There you go. Me and my dad were talking about this the other day. Now there's a lot of, I don't take much stock in the duck counts and the duck numbers. Because there's just no way they can count every one of them. They go and they put a grid on a map and they estimate what's there when they do their flyovers. But the duck numbers that we're seeing, they're very low. Now, again, this could be a reason for the birds have not completely gotten to the nesting grounds. There's a rumor that's going around with some scientific guys that are backing it up, so to speak. But the ducks aren't hitting their traditional nesting grounds, and they're nesting farther south than they have been in the past. So if that's the case, if they're not hitting those areas for duck numbers, and they just would not have any clue if they're going by traditional nesting areas. There you go. So I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts? I'd like to hear what y'all got to think about that. Would you, over the past couple of years, what you've seen in the field, doing your stuff, do you think that we should reduce the number of days that we hunt and possibly do a limit, lower the limit, the daily bag limit? Tell me what you think. I'd like to hear it. Just out of curiosity, I'd like to know. I'm kind of up in the air right now myself, to be honest. I need some more data, to be honest with you. I haven't seen enough yet, and it's the wrong time of the year to start. I'm just going by past years that maybe we do need a reduction in days that are allowed to hunt, or change something up, or possibility of a limit reduction. I don't know. I'd like to hear what y'all got to think about it. Well, I was doing some getting off the subject of ducks for a second, and getting back over to turkeys. I was watching Scott Trulock on their channel on YouTube. And by the way, the video that I was watching, I posted it on my Daddy Duck page, Facebook page. So if y'all want to go watch it, feel free, go over there and watch it. But something that's kind of got me mind boggled right now, and if I understood the video correctly, again, if I understood it correctly, he was. Most people shoot like a 640 constriction on their chokes for turkey hunting, which is pretty tight. But when switching over to TSS and this kind of thing, you kind of want to open it up some more. And I believe he ended up shooting a 675, if I'm not mistaken. And he had some really good results with his heavy loads on the TSS. And the only choke tube that I have for 12 that I can find right now is a 670. So that's what I'm going to be shooting Friday. We're going to see how it works. Again, I'm going to be shooting a duplex load, number 9 TSS, number 5 lead. And like I said, it's a 1 5/8 ounce load. So I consider that a heavy load, relatively speaking to what I have been shooting on the sub gauges. I'm assuming you say rarely. I rarely kill a 6 bird limit where I'm at, so a limit reduction wouldn't really bother me. Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what others think about this, because and some of you guys that live in the western states where you do have more ducks, after what we experienced this year with we should be going into this year a colder weather pattern from what I understand, and I always get El Nino and El Ninas confused, to be honest. But we're supposed to be going in the reverse of what we've had the last 10 years. So it should be a better year. I don't know if it's going to drive more ducks down and all of a sudden it's a banner year and we're in a reduction of days and ducks. I don't, and in the outdoor world, especially the duck hunting outdoor world, that would most definitely hamper the retailers when it comes to selling duck hunting equipment and whatnot. Because a lot of people might say, well, it ain't worth it to go out for 4 birds, a total of 4. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts. Let's see here. We talked about Scott, and we talked about the pattern testing I'm going to be doing this week, and doing a little bit of fishing. I really want to do a catch, clean, and cook for you guys down there. I don't know if it's going to be this weekend or not. I'm gonna need to focus in on doing just that one day and not trying to do 2 or 3 different things. Hopefully, and I'm quite sure it's going to work out. It's just got to get with the guys. We're going to do a fairly big interview with some very some waterfowl biologists that have reached out and contacted me, and we're gonna be getting together soon, hopefully, and getting an interview set up where we can talk about different things, and what's going on in Atlantic and Mississippi flyways, some issues. And I'm hoping that'll get out here soon. Like I said, we're just trying to figure out right now a good date and time to do this. So y'all be looking for that one. That is the kind of video that when I put it out, you might as well grab you a bag of popcorn and a drink and sit down, because there's going to be it's going to be lengthy, and it's going to be a lot of information. So we'll see what's going on. Let's see here. What else? Talk to me, guys. Swamp Rat, what's going on? What is going on? Y'all excuse me. I need to y'all excuse me for a second. No, Randy, I have not. I have not talked to him yet. I am wanting to get kicked down here over the past 3 days of spring gobbler. I hear you. Give me 1 second. I got to send another message. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, ours hasn't started. Ours don't start to April 3rd is when ours is gonna be doing. That's when ours opens up. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna hunt. I'm gonna take my dad and get him out there, get him behind him, maybe do some calling and some filming. But I'm not gonna tote a gun. I won't be toting one, but I'm gonna try to get him in there. Yeah, I want to do some filming this spring on turkeys, and I'm going to be. I got a lot going on in April. A lot, not yeah, a lot. Most of it's work related. Looks like I'm going to be working every Saturday of the month of April, and I gotta. So I'll only have 1 day a week for the next 4 weeks. Next 6 weeks rather. And if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to take my dad, or maybe just go fishing or shoot something, go shoot clays or do something like that. Got some work that needs to be done in a couple swamps. I'd like to get it done before it gets way too hot and the mosquitoes start toting you off. But so, and a lot of other things. I'm gonna be kind of busy at least the next 6 weeks. I mean, busy. I'm just hoping we can get that bill passed so we can not get taxed on our overtime. That would be nice. That would be real nice. But enough about the politics. Swalt Rat, other than chasing turkeys, you been up to anything else? I want to get with this duck call maker that Randy was mentioning earlier. I want to get with him. I want to do a video on him if I can ever get a hold of him. I want to go fishing with Randy and his youngin down a little river near his house. When the water gets right and the red breasts start biting, I think that'll be just a whole lot of fun. I want to do that. A lot of things I want to do this spring. I just don't want to tie myself down to trying to hunt turkeys every day or whatnot, but I do want to get out there a couple of times and try to get some film if possible. That's all. Just get some film. I just think it'd be neat. Got to get the boat, put it in the water. I mean, I got so much I want to do, man. I'm running out of time. I just got to go and do it now. Days are getting longer. I'm going to start working bougie in the afternoons. That kind of thing. We had just had a storm blow through the other night, yesterday, and knocked down part of my fence. I got it tied up right now so it will stay upright, or the dogs will get out of the backyard. So I got to go fix it. Bentley's watching now. What's up, Bentley? Otter ate their handles off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think you might as well just go get a muzzle for that dog. Whew. That's called 100% boredom. That's what that is. But I'll be taking Bougie with me Friday. We're gonna try to do a little dog training Friday. Start doing some more yard work. Start doing some yard work here. Getting her manners back. She's lost her manners, so we need to start doing that again. Let's see. Well, I'm glad Bentley's here. I got to get with Randy about some other things, which Randy, I got that package for you right over here. Just got to get with you, man. I may have, I'm going to need some help. I would bring it over to you, but I'm going to need some help. Loading stuff on the trailer. Bougie, I wish you'd make your mind up whether you want to come in here or stay. There was a month I wasn't able. Yeah, he needs to be entertained. Oh. Need to get down there. Need to get down there and help you with him is what I need to do. Get him back on the right track. Got to get Bougie on the right track. She's lost a lot of her manners. What do you want? This? All right. Well, there you go. she's bringing me her tennis ball. She wants me to throw her tennis ball up here. River up around here now. Okay. Come on now. I'm not here. I'm doing a live stream. I can't be sitting there throwing the ball inside of this little room. Well, as much water as we got, or much rain as we got the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not out of the banks. It dang near flooded the backyard for a little while, but the wind kind of got a hold of one of my old fence that I need to get replaced. I got a string tied around one of the posts to bring it back forward so that it won't fall over. I got to go reset that post and put some new panels up. Oh man, if it's one thing, it's another. I'm here to tell you. That's exactly what it is. We got to get those. I got to get that fixed. I got to get that done this week. I'll probably run to Lowe's and get some boards and get some Sackcrete and dig it out a little bit and reset that post, and then put those boards on it, new boards on it. Hopefully that'll cure the problem for a little while. Hoping to get a new fence. Waiting on April. Waiting on April. Get a tax return. And maybe getting a new fence anyway. So I don't want to do too much to it, but I need to keep it from falling down. I'm quite sure y'all can understand that. What else? Anybody doing any dog training? Fishing? What's going on, guys? Need some help. See, this is what we can talk about tonight. Out of curiosity, the ones that were here last Monday, did y'all enjoy the old magazines and the old artifacts and stuff? Just working. Yeah, I know. You work constantly, Randy. You work a day job, and you work half the night building stuff. What else? You did, or I did, or you did. Yeah, we got a. Oh, are you? Yeah, I need to come back over there. 4x8. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can get that one mower on top of that on that trailer, if I get somebody to help me push it up, I can bring it to you one afternoon after work. I just need some help getting it on the trailer. That's all I need is just help getting on the trailer, and I can bring it to you. I need to get over there to Turbeville and talk to those boys at that boat shop, and I want to take a look at that Havoc boat with the Freedom motor on it. Man, I'm gonna tell you that's a nice looking rig. If you guys that like mud boats, mud motors, new company out there, at least new to me. I've only heard about them for a little while. It's called Freedom Motors, and right now they got up to a 60 horsepower mud motor that is the power pack. Most power packs on a mud motor is a big old lawnmower engine, but this one is an actual outboard motor power pack, and they've come up with a new design on how to cool it without sucking on a regular outboard, a traditional outboard that sucks in water to cool it off. Well, they've got a system in there that does that, so it doesn't suck any water up, because in a mud motor you were running through mud and you'd be sucking up all kind of trash. So they actually have a cooling system in it, which I think is pretty cool. And the motor itself responds more like a traditional outboard than it does a mud motor. So basically, you can turn on a dime and it will give you change. But it is a bad looking machine, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, y'all get a chance, y'all need to look at it. And anybody wants to sponsor me, that would be the great sponsor gift. A Havoc boat with a 60 on it. that would be the ticket. All jokes aside. Mark J, are you still there? What you been up to? I know Charles, he's been working and ordering boat parts. I know that. I talked to him earlier today. Yep, it's got a cowling. Yes, sir. It's a traditional outboard power pack. And it'll take a beating from the videos I've seen. Mark's still trapping beavers. Okay. Well, we got a little beaver problem down here. We think they have burrowed a hole through a dike to a pond, and it has dropped the water out of the pond, and the beaver swamp behind it is overflowing back to the pond. So it's gonna pretty soon there's gonna be one big thing. It's gonna be a pond and a beaver swamp all rolled into one. All rolled into one. So very quiet running. Yes, it's very quiet. I think I know Pro Drive has also come out with their version as well. It's got a cowling on it. It has a traditional outboard power pack. I do not know the ins and outs of how it's cooling. I would assume it's something similar to what Freedom Motors is doing. But of course, even though the Freedom motor does have a reverse, Pro Drive has what's called a power reverse. And that is where the lower unit will actually spin all the way around backwards, which puts the prop right under the stern of the boat. And when you shower down on it, it actually lifts up the back of the boat and pushes you out backwards. So they've had that system for a while now. And I like Pro Drive. Don't get me wrong. I do like Pro Drive. So I'm kind of, where I go, I'm not so much in mud as I am in shallow water and stumps and logs. And of course, my Go Devil does well. It just doesn't have a reverse. The only reverse it has is a push pole. So if I get it stuck, the front end stuck, I either got to get out and push it backwards or try to pull it backwards. Yeah, that's not good, Mark. But we're not sure. I got to get down there. Hopefully Friday I can get down there and see if I can locate where the hole is. But the pond is draining out. It's a small pond. It's not a very big pond. It's a small pond. But I mean, the only way to stop that is get rid of the beavers. And if we get rid of the beavers, then we have a problem of retaining water in the swamp for ducks, unless we build a dike and keep the dike up with a water control device. There you go. I mean, there's your only other solution. And you could probably do what I think they call it a Clemson extension beaver water control device that's pretty much beaver proof, which is fairly inexpensive. And if you can get the Clemson extension people to come out and do a little project, they probably would do it for free. But you'd have to get rid of the beavers. I had another friend of mine called me, and Mark knows who he is, and sent me a text message. A friend of his got a little excavator, one of those small ones. He took it in the swamp, thinking that he could knock down a beaver dam with it. And he buried that bad boy. And I'm still not trying to figure out how they're going to be able to get that tractor out. He buried it. I mean, buried it. Beavers are safe with me. Okay. He buried that little excavator, and there's 200 yards from a road where a big truck could get into it. 200 yards. So I don't know who has 200 yards of cable on their trucks. But that would take a monster to get it out. Why those boys thought they could take that thing down, and it's a rental to boot. How they thought they could take it down there and not stick it in a South Carolina swamp is beyond me. When you got a 2-ton piece of equipment going through a boggy area, you're going to sink it. You're going to sink it. It's what's going to happen. You're going to sink it. But on the other hand, that one little swamp that I was telling you about, it's flooding a small road. So just be more areas to tuck on at, I guess. We got to figure something out. Got to figure something out on it. I don't think we have. I'm pretty sure it's beavers that have done it. I don't think we have muskrats in our area. I could be wrong. And Mark, if I'm wrong, let me know. And Randy, I don't think we have that many muskrats in our area. What's up, Cody? What you talk? We talk about anything and everything. Just not talking about politics, but anything and everything. John Sullivan, how you doing? Thanks for coming in from Texas. What part of Texas, man? What area? Um, Goodness gracious. Sorry, guys. Waiting for my kid to get out of practice. I got you. I would say get you some reloading supplies. Yeah. I specifically tell you no politics. Pork chop, what's going on, man? Man, I'm sorry, buddy. I had a long day today. I've had a long day. Pork chop, you catching any crappie? Yeah, we need. I don't reload. I know some people who do, but yeah, you're talking about getting some reloading supplies. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't, you need to go ahead and start ordering your ammo right now. Start getting it in. Got your first one today. I got you. It might be a muskrat. Dude, I still have your jigs in a box. I have not even broke them out yet. I ain't no crops. Listen, it ain't no crops. It's a crappie. Every time them little paper mouths bite something, you say, crap. I done missed another one. Man, I haven't seen pork chop in a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna be rounding up some 20 gauge myself, some more 410, some more 28. I got plenty of 16 right now. I'm pretty good on 16s. Wouldn't mind getting a few 12s, some 12s just to have. Yeah, brother, I've been working way too much. I hear you. Yeah, you and me both, brother. You and me both. Of course, it didn't help. 16 gauge is the Lord's gauge. Thank you so much. Praise. All right, take that little puppy out. I have a Vortex lower end rangefinder. It works well for me. If Chris is still here, Chris, he probably ain't. He probably done got out of here. Folks act like they can't live without air conditioning. Well, we all kind of got a little spoiled. With AC, especially here in the South. Thomas Jefferson, how you doing? It's the first time I've seen that name in here, so welcome in. Tell me where you're from. RD Reynolds is in the house. Tell Noah I said hello. Uh, 4 inches of snow here this morning. AC is months away. Good gosh. That's why we got low duck numbers, because y'all won't thaw out to get the ducks up there to start nesting. Y'all need to go ahead and start thawing out there, Cody. You just might as well just get out and just tell your countryside, hey, y'all need to stop all this. Woo. The geese are finally showing up. Okay. Oh, okay. Dang, I appreciate you buying a hat. And the Swans are showing up. He runs every month of the year. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm in shorts, man. I mean, I got a fan going on behind me, and the top fan on, ceiling fan on, and another fan behind me. It's warm. It is warm. That heat, man. I can. He's right above you. This be him, yo. I'm about to say he's right above you. Oh, I do. I'm the same way, man. I sleep better when it's cold. Yeah, that's him. Yep. If y'all ever want to know why he is pork chop outdoors, and first of all, the man is an awesome, awesome crappie fisherman. Makes his own jigs, but it never failed when he was doing a live stream, or he would come on to my live stream back in the day. He'd be on his back porch with his grill going on, and all he was doing was grilling pork chops. Every now and then he'd grill some chickens. You up? I give what? I give. I don't know. I give. Oh, I give up. You give up on me about what? It's crappy. You don't fish for crops. You fish for crappie. Listen. Every time you catch one of them paper mouths, every time one of them hits that hook, and you snatch the hook back, it rips right through them little paper mouths, and you say, "Oh crap! I done missed another one." Therefore, it is crappy. Or sockala. I'll do sockala. White perch. Yeah. I have never been. I got a lot of friends around here that do, but I don't shoot a boat. Now, see, for me, a specs are two things. Specs are either speckled belly geese or speckled trout, which is a saltwater fish. Guess our crappie are bigger, so that's why we call them crappie. I don't know how you figure that one out. We got some big crappie around here. You grew up calling crappie white perch. Well, see, I grew up calling them goggle eye. So people go noodling. I y'all go ahead. I lost my crazy a long time ago. I'm not sticking my hand down in a stump. It ain't happening. But I lost my crazy a long time ago. I call a goggle eye a Google eye. Uh, but no, crappie, when I was growing up, they were goggle eyes. Noodling is a special in an Italian. I don't know, man, but I'm not sticking my arm down into a stump hole. You still can't spell restaurant. Neither am I, Randy. Y'all measure fish. That's right. You boys up north, y'all measure fish by inches. We measure them by pounds. Damn, correct. Oh, finally. I'll tell you one thing. If y'all I can literally sit back and let Pork Chop and Cody take the comments, and we could have more fun laughing at them. We need to do a largemouth bass has to be 6 pounds or bigger to eat, right? No, a largemouth bass on a half a pound or better. Half pound or better for a bass. Now, I'll tell you, that's some of the best eating. The best eating bass are those little small ones, man. Big ones get a little gamey. I'll eat them. Get a lot of fillets off of that. You chunk them up and deep fry them. Ooh. I do kill them, but I do like them big ones. 12-inch bass. I mean, I got 2 of them back there, guys. There's 2 of them, right? One there and one right there. Hey, Anti, what's going on? You're not here. I don't see nothing. I don't answer questions. Now that Anti is here, I mean, the entertainment between Cody, Pork Chop, and Anti, there's your entertainment, boys. I'm telling you straight up. If you could ever get Anti to show his face and come up on a panel along with Cody and Pork Chop, there's your show right there. You could, I mean, you'd be waiting for next week to see what happens next. I would ask Pork Chop to come up on panel, but every time he does, he starts hitting buttons the wrong way and ends up kicking himself off. We don't have walleye. A nuclear missile might be fired at that game. So somebody asked me off comments one day offline. They said, "Who is this Anti guy?" And I said, "Man, I don't know, but I guarantee you one thing: he's in an underground bunker along with Wolfman Jack and what's that news commentator Levine? I guarantee all 3 of them are sharing the same underground bunker." In an undisclosed location. The world needs to know who you are, man. I mean, it's like, where is Waldo? I mean, where in the world is Waldo? Who in the world is Anti? Speaking of buttons, hot dang. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I missed it. What did I do? There he is. Dadgummit, this thing won't stay. Get in there. There we go. I kept hitting the buttons that time. Appreciate that. You good man, Charlie Brown. Captain Mysterious. I don't leave a super chat, but inflation gets me down. Well, I mean, $1.99, I just made 10 cents. So, hey, 10 cents is 10 cents, right? True story. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, we won't be doing the birthday party on here. That's Wednesday, man. There's no way that I could do what we normally do and try to go to work the next day. It ain't gonna happen. But we may I may do I may do one Friday night for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Plus I'm still picking tree branch. If y'all want to see Cody almost getting knocked out of a boat, y'all need to go back a ways on my videos. He come down here and I said, "Hey, dude, hang on. We're going to hit this tree." I said, "Grab that push pole." And he froze, man. He saw that tree coming at him and he froze up. Next thing I know, he's in the back of the boat with me, hanging onto a push pole. Then we fed him shrimp, made him sick as a dog. I came back a POW. Another night at the Velvet Antler. What was that? The Blue Oyster Club. There it was. The Blue Oyster Club. Only a handful of y'all understand that one. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh my gosh. Y'all make me laugh. Nope, not the Blue Oyster Cult. The Blue Oyster Club. And like I said, only a handful of y'all youngins will remember that one. Oh, pork chop. I did a low country shrimp boil for him when he visited, and neither him nor us knew he was allergic to shrimp, but we found out that next morning. No blue waffles. Oh yeah, he was allergic to shrimp. He didn't know it. We didn't know it. He ate shrimp. And, Bubba, I'm gonna tell you, I thought I was gonna have to fold him up and mail him back to his wife. I was gonna have to put him in an old cardboard box, fold him up. You know, if y'all seen him, he ain't no bigger than a minute. He's tall, but he don't weigh no more than 60 pounds. I woke up to go get him and tell him, "Hey, it's time to go hunting." All I heard is, "Whoa." I said, "Well, you just go and do what you got to do, and I'll be in here and come get me." Thank you very much. uh, 205 Thank you very much. Little fella. Oh, man. Well, we had a good time anyway. Well, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Cody. You're not the only one that we've tried to food poison. I did the same thing to Chris over at Ark Outdoors. Didn't know he was allergic to mushrooms, and Kitty made a big old plate of a big old thing of lasagna, which had mushrooms in it. About killed him. I made a good Santa's helper. Yeah, you did. At least we got that video out of the way. At least we got that one out of the way. The AG of Missouri, you should. It's really good, not just for Missouri, for the whole country. All right, we'll take a look at it. Sean Ryan or Sean Hannity? I don't watch Fox News anymore. Now. Yeah, they are. Y'all are going to get me kicked out of here. I got a feeling. All of a sudden, this whole thing is going to go down. Well, I don't like talking about politics on here because just people getting kicked out left and right about stuff. Duculations 10:10. Thus said the Lord, take up thy 10 gauge, for it is my chosen gauge. It needeth not bismuth nor TSS, for with steel alone it shall smite the fowl from the pyramid. That is unbelievable. Way to go, Keith. How long did it take you to write that? 6 days? Oh. Chat GPT. I hear you. I want to go down there too. I wasn't far from you. I was down in El Dorado last duck season, and I know I'll be going again, so I may give you a call the next time I'm that way. I was there. I mean, I drove right through Monroe, and to be honest, I didn't even think about it. I actually broke down in Ruston. That was back in January. My truck actually broke down in Ruston. Yeah. But we were hunting out of El Dorado. I know. I didn't even think about it, dude, to be honest with you. I forget that you live right there. Because I would have called you to come help me out. He only thinks about mergansers. And we did shoot a merganser too in the timber. If you came down I-20, you were a quarter mile. I came right down I-20. I took I-20 all the way from South Carolina to Ruston, Louisiana, then hung a hard right. But I will be there next year. I will be there next year, and I'll give you a call. I'll promise you that. I think so. I think we went through Farmerville. That's awesome, Charles. Hang on, we're gonna get that. Oh crap! That's awesome. Okay, Mark, take care of yourself. Yeah, yep. Cross Lake Darbone. I'll tell you what. We'll plan it next January. I mean, I plan on being there for at least a week. Uh, are the crappie biting that time of year generally? Y'all catching crappie that time of year? Not good. Okay. Well, regardless, um, I mean, I know good and well that I'm going back. Um, I'll be staying out of El Dorado, um, but I may. I'll give you a call on the way there, and we'll hook up, see what's going on. Still hunting season. I care less about crappie. Crappie's bite here, and the ducks fly too. I know. I got to get up there too. Oh, I got too many places I want to go. I ain't got no money. I spent all my money on ammo and decoys. I've been reduced to floor sweepings. Yeah, we can do that. I might if it's okay, I'll bring a couple friends of mine and we'll go there and do something. Or I'll just show up myself, one or the other. Oh. And we'll get I gotta go there and chase ducks. There's plenty of places to duck hunt around there. It's all public ground, unless you can get some private. Oh, sorry. I got kinfolk in Slidell. Yeah, they are. Well, I had the vacation time. I'd head that way now and go crappie fishing with you. I just don't have the vacation. I got to save it up. There's a chance, Jeremy, that I may be in that. Might be able to come in September. There's a chance. We'll have to see. But if nothing else, I can spend a day. Bring your computer. You work from home. Well, that's what I'm talking about. As long as I got internet. Too dang hot then. Well, I mean, like I said, I may be coming up. I may be going to Arkansas in September, and which will be in around Jonesboro. But if the birds aren't there, the teal, then I'm gonna head south down to El Dorado and see what happens. You say El Dorado, El Dorado, El Dorado, El Dorado. I just think it's funny to have a town in Arkansas named El Dorado. That's something I would think that you would have in Texas or New Mexico or somewhere. Of course, it ain't that far away, but still. All right, Cody, take care of yourself. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. El Dorado. El Dorado. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord, have mercy on my gizzards. Bougie down here on the floor, just stretched out, snoring. Need to get her out and run her. Let her just take off running. I think he's done punched out, Anti. He said he's gone, and I think he punched a ticket. Head on out. Oh. what I like about these little chats, man. You never know what the heck you're going to be talking about. I mean, it's one. You can start off with one thing, and next thing you know, you're somewhere different. But that's what I like about him, man. It's just you ain't far behind him. I ain't too much farther behind him. I can tell you that. I'm going to try to get up early in the morning, go for a walk or do something. Got to stir my metabolism back up. Start talking about ducks and some idiot like me. Yeah. I got a little beaver pond I'm going to head to, I think, Friday, and I'm going to carry your jigs. I'm going to take a little brim buster and put about 6 foot of line on it and get up and wade up into that swamp and take one of them little jigs and just kind of bump it around the stumps and see if I can catch me a brumps, a big old bluegill or shell cracker or something with it. I know there ain't no crappie in there. I can tell you that. You will do better. Oh, they'll catch. Oh, I know they will. But like I said, I'm gonna take a little brim buster, about 4 or 5 foot of line, because I'll be right on top of everything, wading. I'll just drop it right beside one of them trees, jiggle, make a little jiggle, drop it by a little log, make a little jiggle. Guarantee it. I may even take one and throw it on a cork. I bet they'll catch too. Slide it on a cork about 2 foot. Slide that cork up about 2 foot. Yup. Northeast what? They will just plain kill. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them with me Friday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take them with me Friday. I'm gonna shoot a little to pattern test some shells, and then I'm gonna go and try to catch me some fish. I pulled out that box the other day, man. I was sitting there looking at them. I wish I didn't have to work Friday. I do have Friday and Saturday off. If it kind of depends. I like to use crickets, Charles. I like to use crickets. My dad, like I said, my dad and my grandson is going to be with me Friday, and I think I'm gonna go and get them some crickets, and I'm gonna do the shooting. And when I'm done, I'm gonna go down to the pond and fish with them. But then I'll probably ease off into the swamp for a few minutes. Put on a pair of waders and just kind of ease off in the swamp just for a few minutes and bump a jig or bump a cricket. I mean, I like worms better. They last longer. Yeah. You do 20 gauge reloading. Okay. Crickets for brim, worms for shell crackers. Yes, sir. I will say one thing, Mark. No matter how big the fish is that little Matt catches, that first one's going on the wall. It's going on the wall. Yeah, they're starting. Well, they're starting to bid around here, from what I'm hearing. I just ain't got time to put the boat in the water to go chase them, and I want to so bad. We got some monsters here. We got some big ones. Um, it depends on what happens this week. If I'm expecting another shipment of ammo, if they come in, I may invite another friend of mine to come and pattern his gun Saturday. 8 of the 10 state records came from that lake. Good. Maybe he'll catch a big one. I hope so. I know, RD, I got to make time. But I'm definitely going to do that Friday. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't get the guy to answer me back. I've sent him emails. I cannot get the man to email me back or call me. So I don't know what's going on right now. I just know that I'm not selling anything. Man, weather's been up and down around here with a hook yet. I honestly, our weather's been kind of the same. Seems like every time I get a chance that I want to go, something's going. Weather's bad. I got to go Friday regardless. Hopefully it ain't gonna be too bad. I hadn't even looked at the weather, but I may go Saturday as well. I don't know what our record was, but I know they've caught some. I know they've caught some over 2-pound shell cracker in our state. Thursday rain. What about Friday? Clear, I think. Okay. I know we've caught some over 2-pound fish, shell cracker in our state. I just don't know what the off the top of my head, and I guess I could look it up on here. Let's see here. South Carolina State shell cracker. The South Carolina state record for a shell cracker, also known as a red-eared sunfish, is 5 pounds, 7.5 ounces. 5 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Yes, sir, right here. That's our state record. Like I said, we're growing big. You know he ain't the. Oh, it was a public lake. It was a public lake. It said, I mean, I'll tell you, it was a Santee rediversion canal. Where he said it's public water. I'll tell you what, if Mark has some 5 pound shell cracker on his pond, I ain't leaving it. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna build me a camp. I'll have a teepee set up. I think that's all our records show too is private. I mean public. Oh. People around here catch a big brim. It's going in the grease in between some white bread. They don't care about records. Yep. A 2 pound shell cracker is a monster. Yeah. I listen. Even a smaller shell cracker will fight. I mean, those are some fighting little fish. But he's right. That thing's going in grease. I got to bring me a 5 gallon bucket. I have something to haul the fish back with. My fillet knife and a cutting board. Mm-mm-mm. I'd like to get on some, but that's I want to do that. I want to go down there and do a catch, clean, and cook. Break out my 2 burner stove and cast iron skillet, salt, pepper, cracker meal. Have a little shore lunch. Jeremy, I listen, man. I appreciate you coming in, dude. Don't be such a don't be such a stranger. You know, I'm here pretty much every Monday night. So don't be a stranger. Come on back and join us. Next time, dude, we're gonna get you up. We're gonna get you back up here on the panel. When you're gonna be up here for a while. You ain't been on a panel in a while. We'll sit there and talk about fishing. Take care of yourself. Yeah, it was good to see you again too, brother. I need to get a hold of, for those of y'all that been here a while, Jeremy and Cody, I know, and Anti knows. I need to get some of the old crew, Boxy and all those guys. I may send them an invite one of these days. Hey, come on, let's do something silly. Uh, oh man, oh man, oh man. They leave, and I ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm always laughing at them. But he did a lot of videos on making. He ties his own jigs, and I know he's had quite a few videos. Y'all need to go check him out if you haven't already. Cause it's that time of year, man. It's that time of year. It's now start fishing, start chasing turkeys. Yes, sir. I'm ready. And it starts this weekend for me. We're going to got to get Bougie out there. We got to get Bougie out there and get her to do some training and whatnot and have some fun. Got a lot to do this weekend. Dodging copperhead. I'm going to be dodging water moccasins. The heck with the copperheads. I'll be dodging water moccasins. Oh, Boxy. Got to get Mark up here one night on panel. Get Boxy on panel. I think water moccasins are meaner, but I got the cure for them. I'm gonna give them a headache. I got the cure for them, and I will give them a headache. I ain't got a problem with it. Well, he ties jigs, crappy jigs, but that is Jeremy Albritton, pork chop. They set hooks this past weekend. They did really good. I need to get up there and I need to get up there fishing with you guys as well. Well, what I'm saying, if I get that ammo in, I've got to call this guy. We got to pattern his gun. But if not, I may try to load that trailer up, try to get it to you. He ties crappy jigs. He ties his own crappy jigs. I want to walk down that river with a brim buster and a little. I may can get to you on Sunday. Okay. Well, if you can think you can get here Sunday, that'll work. Hey Jeff, what's going on? You've been chasing snow geese? Y'all doing any good yet? I think the shad are starting to run up here in Cape Fear. Well, if you can get up here Sunday, that'll work. I'm working, but that's no big deal. Just come on. Bentley's birthday is Saturday. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. His birthday's Saturday. I forgot about that. Y'all gonna be busy with that. Y'all gonna be busy with that. Jeff, I want to know how the snow geese are going for you. All right, RD, take care, buddy. Down to juveniles, the mass is north already. Okay. Excuse me. Well, if that's to me, RD, thank you very much. If it's to the other guys that have birthdays coming up, which are the 21st, I believe, and all right, Charles, take care. When the river goes down and the water warms up, we'll go. Gotcha. We gotta. I know the fried fish is not part of my diet, but no, my birthday's Wednesday. My birthday will be Wednesday, but I celebrated last Saturday with the family. But I know the fried fish ain't part of the diet, but if I catch some fish, I'm gonna do a catch, cook, and clean. Catch, clean, and cook rather. Oh, Jeff, you missed so much, man. I had Cody in here. I had pork chop outdoors in here. I had, of course, Anti's in here. We were all hooping and hollering. All of us were hooping and hollering and carrying on. I'm kind of winding down. Everybody else is kind of winding down. I'm having to live vicariously through you and those geese, man. So you got to tell me, are you getting them or no? I got to know if you're getting them. Small water got tired of doing lives. Oh man. Yeah, I miss him too. I miss all. I mean, We used to have a good time. I mean, there was a live stream going on every night at one time. Every night, and sometimes there'd be two or three, and you'd get off of one live stream and you go and jump on another one. I mean, it's just the way it was, and yes, but they're moving fast. No snow line to stop them. Mm. Oh man. Don't forget the panel sharing from channel to channel. I know, man. Remember we used to do raids? We used to do channel raids. Somebody be, you'd have 15 or 20 people and say, "Oh man, let so and so's on. Let's go raid this channel." Oh, we used to have a good time, man. Used to have a good time. And then all of a sudden it just started to fade away. Troy, what's going on? Glad you could make it. Used to have a really good time, man. It's not that we don't still have a good time, but it was just a different having a good time. You go in there and raid somebody's channel, and I mean, you'd have 15, 20 people. You'd pick up subscribers every day. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Oh, I ain't making no sacks of cash. I can tell you that. It is hard work. It is very hard work. I've come to the realization that I'm just going to have fun with it, and just going to have fun with it and come in here and enjoy my time with you guys. My spread has been out 17 days, and we are already down to the last geese of the season. It went fast this year, but the shooting has been consistent. Gotcha. Well, if God willing, the river don't rise, I want to try to get out there next year with you. If nothing else, to film it. Yeah, there's one thing I have realized though, Anti, in order to special channels like mine where it's primarily duck hunting, um, if you don't have a good duck season, it's pretty much all there. That's all she wrote. And the fact of the matter is, here in South Carolina, we just don't have the ducks, and the seasons just haven't been good at all. At all. So, yeah, I'm going to try to drag him out there. I mean, it's just that simple. Oh, goodness. Well, we're kind of slowing down a little bit unless somebody's got something. Come on, talk to me. We've got about 7 minutes or so left. But if somebody's got something, let's talk about it. If not, I'm fixing to get on out of here. Get me some, finally, hopefully, get me some decent sleep tonight. Okay. I'm ready when you are, Anti. I hear the trout are going good. After them in a couple weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna start chasing panfish, brim, and bass and that stuff here this coming weekend. What is your PB bass? My PB bass is right there, and that is 14 pounds, 13 ounces. Largemouth bass, 14 pounds, 13 ounces. That is my personal best. I took my dad fishing in February. I didn't fish. I just kind of watched him and helped him out. But this Friday, I'm gonna do some shooting, which shouldn't take me that long. And then I'm going to get out there and do some fishing myself. I'll have my grandson with me. So great granddaddy and granddaddy are going to be out. I caught that fish on a Zero spook, top water. And it would take me an hour and a half to try to figure out where I put it because I can't remember where that Zero spook's at. I got it put away. It got retired that day. The difference between bass and Salt Creek bismuth is incredible. The Salt Creek hits so much harder. I think it does, dude. He's got the recipe down pat. I'm actually going to be shooting a turkey load, a TSS and lead turkey load, number 9 TSS with some number 5 lead. What lake? Santee. And that one, right, where is it at? Right there is about, I think 6 or 7 pounds. I can't remember. The snow geese didn't know what hit them. Oh, I bet. Did you have some Mondo flocks, big flocks? What creek? There was no creek. It was on the lake. Your PB is 6. I've caught a bunch of fish. I've probably caught over 20 fish, largemouth bass that are over 10 pounds. Easy. I know I have, and probably even more than that. No, not this year. Okay. Oh, no, that's a secret now. That's kind of like asking me where I duck hunt at on the lake. I can tell you it was a spawn, and it was in shallow water, very shallow water. Yeah, I don't give up. I don't give up fishing holes, and I don't give up duck holes. Like, I asked, they catch the fish. Where you catching them at? They say the lake. I said, all right. I don't mean to be mean about it. I just don't give that stuff up. My fish came from that big pond by the river. I've caught a lot of fish. I've caught a lot of big fish out of ponds. Yeah, you showed me. Yep. I want to get back there. Your personal best, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Awesome. It's a good fish. That's a good fish. All right, Jeff. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we're fixing to wrap this up. We're going on 2 hours, guys. For everybody that's come in and still here, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yours comes from a barrel. I had a great time. We just kind of shot the fat tonight and had a good time doing it. Some of y'all that came in late, I wish y'all had been in there earlier because we were rolling pretty good. We were rolling pretty good, laughing and whatnot. The last question of the night: how many 8-pounders have you caught? I don't know. I don't know how many under 10 fish I've caught. I know I've caught over 20 that are 10 or over, and of course that's my personal best up there. I've caught a lot of 5s and 6s and 8s. I've caught them all over Santee. I mean, from the swamp to the flats. So I'll text you this week about the weekend. Sounds good, brother. All right, guys, we are out of here. We've been here 2 hours. My butt is getting numb. I am going to get up, go walk around, and go get in bed here shortly. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope y'all have a great week. I'm going to try to do an improv live maybe on Friday just to see what happens, see what's going on. Maybe that's a big maybe. Depends on how I feel after I've been shooting and fishing all day. We'll see what happens. If I do, it ain't going to be that long. But anyway, guys, hope y'all have a great week. Y'all take care, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great week.